Have you ever wondered where and how to touch an older woman to create a deep, lasting connection? For many, this might seem like a mystery, but the truth is, certain touches can spark desire, emotional intimacy, and even make her feel completely captivated by you. Today, I'm revealing 7 powerful touch points that can awaken emotions she thought were long gone. But remember, it's not just about physical touch. It's about understanding the emotional depth behind it. Imagine being the man who knows exactly where and how to touch, making her feel cherished in a way no one else has. The first 2 touches can send thrilling sensations through her, but the final touch is the real game changer. It's the secret to making any older woman completely drawn to you. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Now, let's get started. 1. The nape. Gently touching her neck sparks deep emotional intimacy. The nape of the neck is one of the most sensitive areas of the body, both physically and emotionally. A gentle touch here is not just about attraction, it is about creating a deep emotional bond. Older women who have experienced life's joys and struggles value meaningful connections over fleeting desires. A light touch on the nape can make her feel cherished, safe, and emotionally understood. It is a gesture that carries trust, warmth, and a quiet reassurance. In Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This applies to relationships as well. A woman's sense of emotional intimacy is shaped by how safe and valued she feels. The neck is a vulnerable area, and touching it requires trust. Unlike grand romantic gestures, a soft touch on the nape can say more than words. It shows care, attentiveness, and an unspoken bond. It is not about ownership, but about connection. In moments of stress, such a gesture can bring calmness, reminding her that she is not alone. Just as Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from inner peace, a simple touch on the nape can provide a moment of comfort and security. Older women appreciate subtlety. They seek depth, not empty words. A touch on the nape, whether in a casual moment or an intimate setting, creates a sense of closeness without overwhelming her. It reflects the Stoic idea that less is more. True intimacy is found in quiet understanding, not in dramatic displays. 2. Lower back. A light touch makes her feel secure and desired. The lower back is a special place where a simple touch can create a deep sense of security and attraction. For older women, this area symbolizes both strength and vulnerability. A light touch or a gentle hand resting on the lower back can communicate reassurance, warmth, and connection. It's not about control, but about a feeling of being valued and protected. In Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This applies to relationships as well. A touch on the lower back is not about possession, it is about showing care in a subtle and respectful way. Older women, having experienced life's ups and downs, value emotional and physical reassurance over flashy gestures. They seek depth over superficial attraction. A simple yet meaningful gesture, like a light touch on the lower back, can communicate strength, stability, and genuine appreciation. It is not about physical attraction alone, but about making her feel cherished. This aligns with Stoic wisdom. True affection is not about clinging, but about offering support without expectation. In moments of uncertainty or emotional distress, this small gesture can bring calmness, just as Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and intentions. In relationships, creating a sense of security does not require grand words or expensive gifts. It comes from small, consistent actions that make someone feel truly seen and valued. 3. The knee creates comfort and unspoken intimacy. The knee is often overlooked, but it holds a quiet power in fostering closeness. Unlike obvious romantic gestures, a touch on the knee carries an unspoken depth. It's casual, yet deeply personal. For older women who value emotional intelligence and deeper connections, this kind of touch can create a comforting bond without unnecessary words. In Stoic philosophy, Epictetus advised, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." In relationships, this means that it's not the grand gestures, but the simple moments of connection that matter. A slight touch on the knee while sitting together can express trust, companionship, and emotional warmth. It shows that presence is more meaningful than performance. Older women appreciate authenticity. They want to feel understood rather than impressed. A touch on the knee is a subtle way of saying, "I am here with you." Unlike holding hands, which is direct, or a touch on the back, which can be protective, the knee is neutral territory. It offers comfort without expectation. It represents shared moments, laughter, and emotional safety. This aligns with Stoic principles. True peace comes not from external pleasures but from internal harmony. A touch on the knee can be reassuring, a way to ground the moment in reality, to remind both people of their presence and shared experience. 4. The arm. A soft caress builds trust and connection during conversation. Touching the arm might seem like a small gesture, but it carries great meaning, especially for older women who value emotional security and genuine connection. A soft caress on the arm during a conversation creates an immediate sense of trust and warmth. It is not about attraction alone. It is about reinforcing emotional presence and attentiveness. In Stoicism, Epictetus teaches, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." True connection is built not through words alone, but through actions that show understanding. A simple touch on the arm during a deep conversation signals attentiveness, validation, and emotional closeness. It reassures her that she is truly heard and valued. Unlike younger individuals who may seek grand romantic gestures, older women appreciate sincerity in the smallest of actions. A touch on the arm can be comforting in moments of vulnerability and can create an unspoken sense of intimacy. It is a reminder that physical connection is not just about passion, it is about emotional presence. In times of difficulty or uncertainty, this simple gesture can ground her, reinforcing the Stoic belief that peace comes from within, not from external distractions. 5. The hands. Touching hands increases warmth and affection. Holding hands may seem like a small gesture, but for older women, it carries deep emotional significance. It is not just about physical touch, it is about reassurance, connection, and warmth. A simple touch of the hands can communicate safety, care, and affection better than words ever could. As Seneca said, "A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver." A touch on the hand, when given with genuine intention, is a silent promise of support and presence. Older women value gestures that show consistency and reliability. When someone holds their hand, it makes them feel seen and cherished. It's a reminder that they are not alone in their journey. In moments of joy, a hand touch enhances the bond, making happiness feel shared. In moments of sadness, it provides comfort, signaling that someone is there for them without needing to say a word. Holding hands also creates warmth, both physically and emotionally. It releases a sense of calmness and strengthens trust. Unlike younger individuals who may focus on grand romantic gestures, older women appreciate the small, meaningful actions that show true affection. The Stoic idea of living according to nature means embracing life's simple but profound moments. A gentle squeeze of the hand or an affectionate touch reminds a woman that she is valued and loved. Such small acts of connection go beyond romance. They speak to the human need for warmth and companionship. 6. The waist, holding her here, boosts closeness and chemistry. A touch on the waist is one of the most intimate yet respectful ways to show affection. For older women, this gesture is more than just physical. It symbolizes protection, connection, and emotional closeness. A light touch or a gentle hold around the waist makes her feel desired and secure. It is not about control, but about companionship. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Similarly, the depth of a relationship depends on the sincerity of small, thoughtful actions. Holding a woman by the waist creates a sense of chemistry without overwhelming her. It is a sign of trust, showing that she is wanted but also respected. Older women, having experienced different relationships, appreciate gestures that feel authentic rather than superficial. A touch on the waist during a conversation, a dance, or even while walking together strengthens the emotional bond. It's a moment of closeness that brings reassurance and unspoken understanding. The Stoics teach that we should focus on what we can control, our actions and our intentions. A touch on the waist, when done with warmth and care, shows genuine affection without expectations. It is a way to be present with her, reinforcing that connection is about being in the moment, not forcing an outcome. In a world filled with distractions, such physical gestures bring attention back to the present, making her feel special, valued, and deeply connected. 7. The wrist. A soft touch feels intimate and exciting. The wrist is a surprisingly sensitive area, both physically and emotionally. A light touch here can create an instant feeling of intimacy and connection. Unlike more obvious gestures, touching the wrist is subtle, making it feel natural and unforced. For older women who value depth and authenticity, such a gesture is appreciated when it comes from genuine care and respect. As Stoic philosopher said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The way a woman responds to a soft touch on her wrist depends on the intention behind it. If done with warmth, it creates a sense of trust and excitement. The wrist holds a person's pulse, symbolizing life, energy, and emotions. A gentle touch in this area can make a woman feel more connected to her partner, reinforcing a shared bond. It's not about control or dominance, but about creating a moment of closeness. Unlike younger women who may seek dramatic displays of affection, older women prefer subtle yet meaningful touches. A soft brush against the wrist during a conversation, a light hold while walking, or even a momentary touch while handing something over can ignite deep emotions. It reminds her of the simple yet profound joys of touch. The Stoic approach to relationships values depth over superficiality. A touch on the wrist embodies this idea. It is small but meaningful, delicate but powerful. It builds excitement without rushing, showing that true intimacy is found in presence and attentiveness. In life and love, the little things often matter the most. By focusing on these quiet, meaningful gestures, one creates a bond that is not just about attraction, but about lasting connection and deep emotional fulfillment. Understanding how and where to touch an older woman isn't just about physical attraction, it's about creating a deep emotional connection. Each of these 7 touch points carries a special meaning, helping to build trust, intimacy, and desire. By using them with confidence, respect, and subtlety, you can awaken emotions she may have thought were lost. True connection goes beyond words. It's in the small, meaningful gestures that make her feel seen, valued, and desired. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more powerful relationship tips. Also, drop a comment below. Which of these 7 touch points do you think is the most powerful? Let's discuss. Blast off.